Welcome back to Bat Fridays here on One Comic Book a Day, where I scratched my forehead on a baseball cap this morning. Not exactly sure what happened there. Today we are covering Detective Comics number 44, The Land Behind the Light. A story that turns out to be a dream where Batman and Robin fight giants. It's a fantastical story, and we can't have it be, set in reality, because Batman's a grounded superhero, just like when he shot that vampire in the heart not 10 issues ago. Remember the vampire? He shot it with a silver bullet in the heart. Oh, and also there's the other giants he's fought, the ones Hugo Strange created, Brute Men. So Robin's waiting up for Batman. Robin being Dick Grayson, not actually in the costume, because apparently he's Batman's mother. He's sitting up and reading, and he's falling asleep, but then Batman shows up. You can already figure out that he did, in fact, fall asleep, and takes him to go see this weird scientist that's been up to something. This scientist has created some sort of portal to the fourth dimension. By the way, the fourth dimension is just time. And DC Comics will have the fifth dimension, which is your imagination, according to Grant Morrison. I'm going to go with that reasoning, where Batmite and Mr. Mxyzptlk exist. But this is the fourth dimension, which is apparently just behind light. Batman and Robin follow him and end up being attacked by giants, and giants being these bald-headed creatures with pointy ears that all look the same. They pick up Batman and Robin and imprison them. Batman and Robin escape, run into the King, do a lot of weird stuff. At one point, Batman knocks out a giant cat by putting in a full Nelson. That's not something you expect to see in a Batman comic, or most comics, surprisingly. Batman at one point throws pepper in the King's face. Some really crazy stuff just happens. And they're able to take on a giant pretty easily. Eventually, they're able to escape using an umbrella, and they meet up with the actual small people of this universe, who are dwarves, as described in the book. Robin was reading a book. We don't get this explanation until the end. So they're shorter than Batman, Robin, and the weird scientist, and then they work together to take out the giants. The giants here especially start becoming like cartoon, like 1930s cartoon style animation drawing of faces. Like they go from being horrifically ugly to having like surprised human-like faces. It's really fascinating to see here. And the giants are defeated and are not going to deal with the small people again. It's at this point Batman wakes up Robin, who he sees has been reading a book called Giants and Dwarves, and that would give him nightmares. And Robin's like, yep, you're right. And that's the story. It's a slight story. It's different. It's kind of fun. It's interesting because Finger and Gardner probably wrote this story, and they seem to aim towards the more fantastical, while Jerry Robinson does fantastical stories for Superman sometimes, but he always sort of eases into doing mob stories, and I feel like they should just switch jobs. Let the guys who want to do the fantastical stories write the fantastical stories, and let the dude who wants to write the mob stories for Batman, because that's what Batman's suited for, not Superman. And that is it from Detective Comics number 44, The Land Behind the Light. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Mondays and Thursdays I cover Superman comics, specifically a Superman story in Action Comics or the main Superman series. And please join me next time. Same Bat Day, same comic book channel. Have a great day.